Before we begin, this story contains disturbing elements that may not be suitable for younger viewers. What you're about to hear isn't your typical campfire tale. This is something different, something that stays with you long after the video ends. I'm not here to entertain you with jump scares or cheap thrills. This is psychological horror that cuts deeper than that. Consider yourself warned. If you choose to continue, that's on you. Now let's begin. Please consider giving a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Anyways, back to the video. My neighbor's lights never turn off, and now I know why. The first time I noticed the lights, it was a fleeting thought, like spotting a typo in a book you're skimming. My neighbor's house, Mr. Harlan's place, a squat beige rancher across the street, never went dark. Not at 2 a.m., not at 4. Every window glowed, a sickly yellow that bled into the night. At first, I chalked it up to insomnia, or maybe he was just old, pottering around. But after a week, it started to gnaw at me. Why never off? I'm not a nosy guy. I keep to myself, mostly. Work from home coder, single, no kids. My life's quiet, predictable. But Harlan, he was a ghost. No visitors, no car leaving the driveway, no trash cans on pickup day. Just those lights, burning like eyes that never blinked. My girlfriend Tara thought I was obsessing. Maybe he's gotta grow up, she teased, sprawled on my couch, her bare legs catching the lamplight in a way that made my chest tight. She was gorgeous, all sharp cheekbones and sharper wit. But lately, she'd been distant. Checking her phone too often, slipping out for errands that took hours. I pushed the thought down. I had enough to worry about with Harlan's damn house. One night, I couldn't sleep. Tara had left around 10, saying she needed to clear her head. The air was thick, humid, the kind of August heat that makes your skin feel like it's peeling. I stood at my window, staring at Harlan's place. That's when I saw it. A shadow, quick, darting past his living room blinds. Not Harlan's stooped silhouette. This was wrong. Too tall, too angular, like a stick figure stretched thin. My stomach lurched. I grabbed my phone, ready to call Tara, but stopped. She'd laugh, call me paranoid. Instead, I slipped on shoes and crept outside. The street was dead silent, save for the hum of cicadas. Harlan's light spilled onto his lawn, casting jagged shadows from the overgrown shrubs. I crouched behind his mailbox, heart hammering. This was stupid. I wasn't a cop, wasn't even brave. But then I heard it. A low, wet sound, like someone slurping soup. It came from the backyard. Against every instinct, I followed it. Panic clawed my throat. I bolted for the gate, but the slurping started again, louder, closer. Something brushed my ankle, cold, slick, like a tongue. I didn't look back. I ran home, locked the door, and sank to the floor, gasping. Tara's shoe was still in my hand. My phone buzzed. A text from her. Be home soon. Don't wait up. Sent 3 minutes ago. My hands shook as I dialed her. Voicemail. I didn't sleep. At dawn, I forced myself to look at Harlan's house. The lights were still on, but now the blinds were open. Harlan stood at the window, staring straight at me. His face was slack, eyes too wide, like a mask that didn't fit. He didn't move, didn't blink, just stared. I called the cops. They found nothing. No Harlan, no Tara, no sign of a struggle. The house was empty, they said, except for the lights, which they couldn't turn off. The wiring was weird, one officer muttered, like it was rigged to stay on forever. They didn't believe me about the shoe. I didn't show it to them. It was all I had left of her. Days passed. I stopped eating, stopped working. Every night, I watched Harlan's house. The shadow was back, moving from room to room, sometimes pausing at the windows. It wasn't Harlan. It was too tall, too wrong. And sometimes I swore I saw Tara's silhouette beside it, her head tilted at an angle that made my skin crawl. Last night, I couldn't take it anymore. I broke into Harlan's house. The air inside was sour, like rotting fruit. The lights buzzed, too bright, stinging my eyes. In the basement, I found them. Photos pinned to the walls. Me, Tara, neighbors, strangers, Some were crossed out, faces scratched into oblivion. At the center was a mirror, but it didn't show my reflection. It showed it. The thing from the backyard, all limbs and teeth, grinning. And behind it, Tara. Her eyes empty, her mouth moving like she was trying to scream. I ran. I'm home now, doors locked, but the lights across the street are still on. My phone just buzzed. Another text from Tara. Look out your window. I can't bring myself to check, but I hear it now. That slurping sound right outside my door. If you're still listening, congratulations, you made it. If you enjoyed tonight's tale of terror, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you dare for more stories that crawl under your skin. New nightmares arrive every week, so turn on notifications so you'll know when the next one comes for you.